7:45 now. Today is Financial Awareness Day, a good time to think about your financial health and wellness when it comes to things like your budget, retirement planning, maybe investing. Financial planners Kathy Armstrong and Elizabeth Paul Goss with Heritage Financial Consultants are joining us this morning to help us get on the right track when it comes to this. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Okay, so when we talk about financial awareness, what does that mean for you all?
Well, financial awareness is taking an assessment of your own personal financial situation. And when we look at it, Patrice, we really look at a three-legged stool, including budgeting, saving for retirement, and paying down high-interest debt.
Okay. Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
Okay, so for people who maybe have not stayed on top of it the way that they should have been, and now today, I'm going to do that because it's Awareness Day. Where do they even begin?
A good place to begin would be take a written inventory of what you have. We call it find your stuff. So write down everything that you owe and everything that you own, so your assets and your liabilities, and that's going to be your personal balance sheet. And that's a great place to get started to know where you need to go.
And sometimes if you do that, you might not like what you see, but I mean, it's good to know where you are. But what if people look at that and say, well, I owe way more than, than I have, so my only plan is to just keep working?
Go ahead.
So that would be the next step, and that is, okay, now once you find your stuff and you see exactly where you are, then you probably will want to make changes. And it's important that we recognize that and we say we're ready to make those changes. That's where the budgeting comes in, where we look at everything we bring in, everything that we spend, look back at your checking account, anything spent in the past 3 months, and make changes.
And when it comes to retirement, now's the time to look at that too, because we're hearing and we report all the time that people are living longer and longer past their retirement age, and so you've got to be able to supplement that or you're going to be in trouble. So where do you start to think about that?
Start saving as early as possible.
Okay.
That's going to be the best key there is save if possible.
And if you are starting later in life, is there a way to supplement what you didn't do earlier on, or how do you approach that?
So if you're starting later in life, it just makes it a little bit more difficult because you have to save more. But one thing to remember, and it's hard to know this when you're very young and you think, oh, retirement's too far away.
Yeah, because that's how they look.
That's the way we all think. You just can't think that way. And if at least we try and encourage our clients to at least invest whatever the employer matches, because that's free money.
When it comes to you were talking about paying down high debt, do people then begin to weigh that? Do I save for retirement or do I pay down the debt? They're juggling what's the priority?
Yeah, that's a tough question.
It's not a one-size-fits-all, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's a case-by-case situation, and we would love to encourage everyone to pay down your high-interest debt and to contribute to an employer plan to at least get that free money from your employer match, but we know that's not always doable. So in cases like that, it would be a good idea to pay down your high interest debt to where you can make it manageable and then start contributing to retirement when your cash flow allows.
Okay.
But again, not a one-size-fits-all, so it's good to talk to a financial expert about your individual situation.
That's where they come and see you guys to help them figure it out. And today's a good day to start thinking about it. Maybe you can't make all these steps at once, but at least to start thinking about it, that's the real first step. All right, ladies, thank you so much.
We appreciate it.